Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my first episode of cooking here at the Meditation Center. Imagine this is like a reality show. Very casual. I'm going to also log on, so if you feel like also chatting with me, you can say something in the chats. All right, so today I already have some chili made. So I think just to accompany this, I am going to make my famous chopped salad. So really easy, no cooking necessary, but I'm going to show you some tips that you might be interested in. Let's see, what do I need? I'm going to get some bowls. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. All right, so today we are going to use, our ingredients is some romaine lettuce, some cherry tomatoes, a carrot, a bell pepper, some little mini cucumbers, and some celery. Now, this is what I do with celery to keep the celery nice and fresh. You just put it in a container of water, and it stays literally fresh for days, if not weeks. So let's just do 2 stalks. And then I cover it with a plastic bag. And it goes into the fridge. Okay. All right, so we're gonna wash this. I need a cutting board. So I decided to do this because there's been so many people who come here and want to learn how to cook.
Sorry, can I ask you something? Yeah, I don't know.
What's your question? I am doing a video.
Oh, sorry, later on.
Okay. All right. So let's wash all these guys. So the purpose of me doing this is to showcase how I cook for the meditators upstairs and for the monk that lives here, Yutadamo, Bante Yutadamo, and kind of show you from start to finish, as opposed to just like, here's what, and yeah, so I'm also going to boil some eggs. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So I'm going to turn this on to high. I have some water in there already. I'm going to put some salt, like a teaspoon, and I'm going to let that boil. In the meantime, I'm going to gather my ingredients and prep them. So I'm just going to peel this carrot. And I've decided to do it this way in a live stream so that if you were so inclined to join me, we can do it together. All right, so now I got my carrots. Let's wash these tomatoes. Oh, I also have some cheddar here, some old yellow cheddar cheese. So I like my salads to have a lot of different ingredients. So, and you can use really, you can be creative and use lots of different things. And also, likely, don't have to use all these ingredients. All right, so I'm going to just continue prepping. How many cucumbers? Let's do 3 cucumbers. Yeah, 3's fine. All right, let's start with the lettuce. And I'll probably use 2 heads of this romaine lettuce. And I should wash them. Okay, so I'm gonna get a drying cloth for my lettuce. Did I wash those cucumbers? I did not. And I'm going to wash this as well. Now I have a salad spinner somewhere. But I don't have it somewhere. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to use a colander or a strainer. And how I like to cut my lettuce, actually, because I don't have a salad spinner, I'm actually going to wash these leaves individually. So I'm just going to pull the leaves off one by one. And then I'm going to wash each leaf. Right down to the stalk. Okay, we can throw this out. Or in this case, compost. And I'm going to wash these leaves. Let's do this for this one. Of course, discard any areas that are wilted or rotting, like on this one. So a few tips that are brown here. We don't want to be feeding that to anybody, especially a monk. Okay, that's good. Continue taking these off. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take my drying cloth here because I don't have a salad spinner. Otherwise, I would chop up the lettuce and then wash it and put it in the salad spinner, but this is fine too. Let's get some of the excess. Maybe go in. Now, of course, it's not the biggest deal to have to dry these completely. It's just water. But if I didn't, it's only because I'm using it right away. So I'm gonna. There's a little bit of water, so not that gonna be that bad. And so now I'm gonna take all this and I'm gonna cut the ends off. Discard that. And I'm going to cut them about, what's that, an inch? So, yeah, well, you can see, yeah. All right. There you go. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of just mix this up a little bit, and I'm going to place them into my bowls. Still got lots of lettuce here. I hear my water is boiling, so I'm going to go right back over there and put my eggs in. Okay, I'm going to turn down that boiling water. It does not need to be boiling that rapidly. So I'm going to turn that down to about 6. Here's some eggs. And then I'm going to just use this ladle with the slats. And I'll place an egg on that and then gently place it into the water. I'm doing about 6, half a dozen eggs here. So I have 4 meditators and a monk and myself if I were eating today. But I think I'm going to fast today. That means I'm not eating today at all. That's okay. All right, so now I'm going to boil this for 12 minutes, and that's going to be done. I'm going to just set the timer. 12 minutes. No, how do I do this? I'm not sure. Okay, it's so 9:56 was when I'll take out that. In the meantime, I have another pot filled with ice and water. So that's just going to sit here as my cold bath for when the eggs are ready. Okay. Okay. So one of the other things that I've noticed with people who don't know how to cook is that they don't know how to hold a knife either. So I'm going to show you how to properly hold a knife. A lot of times I see people use their index finger and they chop like this. We actually want to grab it and have our index and our thumb grasping onto the blade, right? And so now this is much more sturdy. And when you chop down, you kind of want to do it in a sliding motion, slight sliding motion. I like to mix it up so that everyone gets a little bit of something different. And of course, discard any of the hard core part. Okay, those salads look good. Well, that's what we have. We have the base, which is just the lettuce. Now I'm going to add the rest of the veggies. So let's start with some cucumber. I'm going to cut the ends off. And with these mini cucumbers, I like all of the ingredients to be similar size. So that way they're all, uniform in that way. So I'm going to slice them lengthwise in half. And yeah, I think that's good. And then I'm going to chop them into half an inch slices. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Yeah, you can see, right? You can zoom in. And then I'm going to divide this up into the 5 dishes here, 5 bowls. Next, I'm going to do my celery. And again, same thing. I'm going to kind of cut this in half. And then I'm going to slice it down the middle. And chop it the same way I did the cucumbers. Okay. So we have an abundance of green in our bowls, and so this is where I like to get a little bit more creative and fun and add some color. So I'm going to have this carrot. I'm going to I like to do sort of like matchsticks with these. So matchsticks you make them look like little matchsticks. So how I do it is I do some slices, so some thin slices, like so. And I'm going to stack those slices, and I'm going to cut them lengthwise, and so that they become little matchsticks. Alright, so I'm going to do that for the rest of them. Be careful you don't, catch your fingers. And they don't have to be super thin, just in the same sort of shape. And so, I'm not going to bore you with the reasons as to why I cut things up the way that I do. I think for me, as a former chef, it's like there's like this tendency to want things to look a certain way. And for certain ingredients to be a certain shape because of their own characteristics. So, for example, like a carrot, they're especially raw. They're harder than softer veggies like peppers and tomatoes. And so I like to cut them a little bit different and make them a little bit smaller without it being like too small. So I think matchsticks are a good compromise. And they add a different sort of look to the salad as well. So there I have my matchsticks. I'm just going to sprinkle some on top. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to do my yellow bell pepper. So I'm just peeling the sides of the pepper and then discarding the core. And I'm just going to chop this up into, so first I'm going to slice it lengthwise, and then I'm going to turn it around 90 degrees and do little sort of chunks. This is also, I guess this would be considered diced. This is somewhat in the shape of a dice. My knife isn't that great. And again, I'm going to just so luckily we have meditators and that are here that have no allergies or preferences or food restrictions. So I'm gonna go to town with the salad. So now I'm going to get a sharper knife, a serrated knife for these tomatoes. 56, so 3 more minutes. So I have this nice serrated edge, and I'm going to cut up, just have them. For me, I like to cut them down the center as opposed to end to end, if that makes any sense. Just my own personal, I like how it looks, I guess. It's more an aesthetic thing. So we'll do like a few tomatoes each salad. This one's rotten. Always take a look and make sure you're not using something that you shouldn't. Okay, so that's my tomatoes. Let's turn this. There's still 2 minutes. Okay, I don't want to take them out too soon because then they'll be too underdone, and that's not what we want. Just going to clean that off. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to add some cheddar. Okay, so for cheddar, I think I'm going to do mini cubes, mini dice. So it's a small piece of cheddar. I have some more here if I need. So just add a nice bite. Add some calcium and protein to the salad and some fat as well. Okay. Little mini cubes. Adorable. Sprinkle that on. Not a lot. Just for a little flavor. I don't think I'm going to open up another one. I think this is plenty. And now I'm going to add I need to turn off. Okay. I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to gently take each egg out and place them directly into the cold water. I'm just going to let that sit. I'm going to, so what's great about being here at the center is that we always have people coming over to donate food items, and my parents are also taking on that opportunity. So my mom made these walnuts. So shout out to my mom. She didn't make, I mean, she prepared them. So she bought some walnuts, she washed them, and she toasted them in the oven. And didn't add anything else, but they're great. They don't, yeah, they're just great. So I'm going to use some walnuts. I'm going to just chop them up roughly. Okay, wonderful. This will add some crispiness, some a different flavor profile. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I don't know how I'm gonna fast today. Oh, that's easy enough. I'm not making one for myself, so that's why. Okay, there we go. Okay, what else should we add? I'm going to add some dried cranberry. Okay, some dried cranberry here. Just a little, for a little sweetness and tanginess. Doesn't this salad look amazing already? Wow. Okay. So now I'm going to put this cheese away. I'm going to peel my eggs. I'm going to do 1 egg per person. I have an extra egg. I'll put it away. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is going to break the shell. And peel the egg. I like to fill the pot with, I don't know why I drained it anyway, just to kind of wash the egg off, wash the shells off of the egg with the water. And of course, I'm going to show you how I made my vinegar dressing. so now that I have my eggs, I'm going to just slice them maybe into 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 pieces. Okay. That was close. That was close. I almost licked my fingers with this delicious yolk. But I didn't. Okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Okay. Just gonna empty these shells. There we go. Eggs are done. Salad is done. Now I'm just gonna make the dressing. All right, so for the dressing, I bought this cute little dressing dispenser. What's it say often? It's called Chef N, and it's great because it has what you want to fill up with in terms of quantity and olive oil and vinaigrette. There's like recipes right on here you can try. But what's great is that it actually mixes it, and then you can open it and pour into your salad. So I'm going to make my own, but I'm going to use I'm going to basically use the same ratio, which is 2 cups of olive oil with, 2/3 cups of olive oil and 1/3 cup of balsamic vinegar. So I'm just going to fill it right up to the line. Kilo. No, start with the vinegar. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just going to, anyway. Now I'm going to fill this up with some balsamic vinegar. Make sure you shake that. Okay, and now I'm going to add just a tablespoon of soy sauce, and for this I'm using a wheat-free tamari. Wheat-free soy sauce, so it's also gluten-free. This is the brand if you want to check that out. And I'm just going to do a little splash in here. All right. What else can we add? I'm going to add a little bit of salt. So maybe like a half of a teaspoon. And I'm going to add some black pepper. Same thing, about half of a teaspoon. And half of a teaspoon of the original blend of Dash, which is a salt-free seasoning. And it has things like onion and garlic and stuff like that in there. Some other spices. And that is it. I'm gonna mix this up. Now, I always make my own dressing because store-bought dressing is typically made with canola oil, which is not something that is healthy. So I don't use it. So this is the best way. So there you go. That's a salad. Yay! How beautiful! And it's delicious, as many of you who have been here can attest to. I'm going to set this down over here while I prepare Bunte's fruit bowl. So for Bunte's fruit bowl, I'm going to do a banana. Let's see, these kiwis are not ripe yet. They're very hard. We have some blueberries. Let's do an apple. So Bunte is, I'm going to cut 2 apples. We want to avoid giving Bunte very acidic foods, or fruits specifically. So I try to avoid or limit things like oranges and pineapple even. Okay. All right. No, and of course I have my dogs here, Karma and Dolly, and they love their apples, and so they're going to want some. Yes, I know, but it's not for you. It's not for you. I'm going to move. Okay. I know. So I'm going to use the shallow dish container rather, and this is for his vitamins. So I'm going to give Bante a tablespoon of Metamucil and his multivitamin in this little container, and then I'm going to put his fruit and yogurt in this container. Okay, so he has his extra fiber. I'm also going to place some prunes into his fruit bowl, again for extra fiber. Karma, please, enough. Some some blueberries. Do about half a banana. The other half I'm going to give to a meditator. I'm going to wash these apples. And Karma and Dolly will go crazy when I start cutting these apples because, well, they think it's for them. No, it's not for you. So I'm just going to cut the apples into little cubes, bite size, cordante. And then I'm going to add some yogurt. All right. I think I got disconnected there. Sorry. I'm gonna give these guys some. Come here, Dolly. Dolly, come here. Dolly, come here. Sit. All right, that's it. Anyways, that is all. Thank you all for tuning in. I will probably edit a lot of this video and post it in a different as a clip, so you don't have to deal with some of the interruptions and whatnot. But thank you for watching. Excuse me. And I might see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.